Let's take a look at the chart action for Ethereum. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. We have a downtrend right now. We have resistance, resistance, resistance. Let's draw some downtrends. We have one, maybe something going like this, and then we have another one going something like this, and then another one possibly even something like this. And another one, if we zoom into like the 4-hour time frame, we also have something maybe like this. So until we start breaking some of these downtrends going to the upside, I'm assuming that we're pushing down, and I'm watching previous support levels. Let's go back to the daily time frame. I've been watching this support and this support. We actually broke this one going to the downside right here. So the next one that I'm looking at is this one down here at around 1777 approximately. Go ahead and check it out on your own chart. Like I said, if we go to the daily time frame and kind of zoom in, the bottom of these bodies right here is sitting at around maybe 1780, 1777, I think. That's just the number I remember. We go ahead and do a horizontal line, something right here. This is the next spot that I'm looking at until we can start breaking some of these downtrends going to the upside. Like I said, on the 4-hour time frame, we have one right here. What I was doing is looking at the 1-hour time frame, and I was watching these we're getting little tiny bounces. We'll get like a little bit of support and start like trending sideways and or up. We had a little bit of support. We were trending up, but I was watching these lines. What I'm saying is I'm watching these lines right here, drawing trend lines and watching them for support. Once we start breaking them going to the downside, then I'm assuming that we're pushing down further. Right here we had support, had a trend line pushing down. What I was kind of watching is a little triangle pattern, maybe something like this. We had a bottom like this, and then we had this resistance. We could probably just use this trend line, and then we had from the top to the bottom of this triangle. I was kind of looking at a breakout, something like this. So right now I think I'm looking at maybe 2256 approximately, until we start, like I said, until we start breaking these downtrends going to the upside. Maybe target down here at this first little target right here. Let's see if we get a bounce. But in general, I'm looking at around 1780, 1777, somewhere around there. Let's see if we get a bounce at that level and continue, or actually start breaking some of these downtrends, or if we continue to head down and have to look at lower levels, something like that. I mean, the next one down here is around 1400. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we can hold support right here. Let's see what happens. It does look like we're pushing down pretty hardcore, and it does look like we're getting some pretty good red volume candles. I mean, they're pretty big. So, I mean, if we zoom out, you can see that we've had some the volume was pretty much down here, and then now we're getting this big spike in red volume. This is kind of what you want to look for in like breakouts, is kind of volume like steady, and then a nice big red volume candle. So I mean, kind of looks like we broke out on a pattern. Maybe we could do something like this. The other thing I was kind of watching is like a kind of like a falling channel. Let's see, it was something like this. We had a downtrend like this, and then we had support and support. Maybe it was more something like this. Yeah, something like that. So we have this kind of falling channel pattern. We had support, resistance, kind of like a falling channel. I mean, it was a falling wedge. I was looking at it like a falling wedge, but it broke to the downside, and then it got a little bit of support. So what I was kind of looking at now is maybe targeting from the top to the bottom, something like this. This is another target, and it kind of lines up at around 2000, I think is what I was watching. So yeah, I mean 1979 approximately. I'm still watching 1777 or maybe 2000. This kind of channel pattern kind of gives me a target of around 2000. So yeah, let me know what you guys think though. Let me know your price targets or analysis in the comments. If you have any questions, check out my Discord. I'll leave a link to that in the comments as well. If you're new to trading, check out this video right here. It's a strategies video on when I buy and sell crypto. All right, if you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next one.